Yes, the sun just came up in Frisco, and the sun just came up on your Dallas Cowboys. Mike Fisher reporting as the Cowboys have made one move to help their defense, and they are in the process, as reported earlier this morning, in making another one. Mike Fisher at the Star, where things are moving and shaking in there. First of all, to the news, and then to the analysis. Jonathan Hankins is coming to Dallas. This is a trade that the Cowboys have engineered with the Raiders on this Tuesday before NFL Week 8. Chicago Bears, of course, here at noon on Sunday. And then in advance of the November 1 NFL trade deadline. Cowboys are acquiring the veteran defensive tackle from the Raiders. The trade price is nothing. It's a swap of a 6th and a 7th. It's a trade dump for the Raiders. This is also a trade that is designed in part, interestingly enough, to help Dak Prescott. And I'm going to add one more thing, exclusive. This marks a massive change in philosophy. Now, you, the Cowboy cynic, if you are that, might think, it's a massive change. They made a trade. Massive change. They signed a guy that I've heard of. You're wrong. They've done a lot of that. Not Deion Sanders guys, and not $40 million guys, not first wave of free agency guys, but the Cowboys acquire players all the time. And they've done it twice today with two guys that you've heard of. The Cowboys enjoyed the luxury of a 4-1 start, and now they sit at 5-2. Dak Prescott is back, and the moves on defense help the offense. The moves on defense help the offense in a sense that they are reflective of what Dak is now saying. He's even kind of saying this is a defense-first team, which is what McCarthy and others have been preaching to us for quite some time. A little windy here. I hope you can hear me and see. I know you can see me okay. The lighting here. Thank you, Jerry. The lighting's great. Well, actually, that's God's work. Hankins, a second-round pick of the Giants in 2013, has come available to the Cowboys before. And I've talked to Cowboy executives every time he's free or on the trade block over the course of the last whatever it's been now, 9 years, and the Cowboys always tell me no. Why? Well, they don't like the big fat guy, or they didn't. They do now. And I say big fat guy affectionately. Hankins, and by the way, the trade specifics, Dallas sends a 2023 6th-round pick to Vegas. The Raiders send a 2023 7th-rounder back to Dallas. So, whatever. It's nothing. They've always passed on Hankins because that kind of guy wasn't their style at defensive tackle. He's 30. He's 6'3", 340. He's in the final year of a contract that has no real impact on the cap. So the big body guy is now in style here at the Star. This is a direct reflection of Mike McCarthy marching around during the draft last April and saying, we got pushed around against the 49ers. We got a big boy ourselves. We got a big guy ourselves. We got to bully them so we don't get bullied like we did in the 49er playoff game. This is that. Hankins has in his career gotten upfield as a pass rusher. He had sacks earlier in his career, but surely he will stuff the run. That's job one here. He'll do so as a part of a defensive line that last weekend saw Sir Neville Gallimore inactive, with Carlos Watkins and Tristan Hill both getting to dress out. Hankins adds to this group, and there could be some shuffling here. I don't know that you look at this roster now, you must notice now there's too many defensive linemen, so there may be more coming here. But Doomsday 4 and the D beefing up helps Dak Prescott, as I say. Dak knows where the heart of this team is now. This doesn't mean they shouldn't still be explosive on offense. That can still happen. When you need to score 35, you need to be able to score 35. But here's the quote from Dak. The last thing I need to do is put this team in a bad position because I'm overconfident. When you have a defense like this, you have to continue to go through the reads, take a check down here or there, and it will pay off. This is a defense-first Cowboy team, at least for now, as they work their way through Dak working off the rust. Dak, quote, this was a great win, talking about the Lions thing. Let's enjoy it. But then tomorrow, let's come in and get better. I think the Dallas front office was listening. With two moves coming within an hour of one another, Cowboys working to add the former Falcons starting cornerback Kendall Sheffield, a DQ, Dan Quinn guy, and with this trade for Hankins. Dak said, we need to come in and get better. The Cowboys front office, roster-wise, just came in and got better. In Frisco with the Cowboys. Fish out.